What's up YouTube, it is Essie here and welcome to episode 11 of our career mode series with Swansea City. Now, as you all know, in the last episode we did have some really hard fixtures and some really good results. So in this episode I must say we do have some easier fixtures, but not that doesn't mean we'll pick up the results. And we do first of all have a Capital One Cup match against Cardiff City, a derby match, a South Wales derby between Swansea and Cardiff. And Cardiff do take the lead in the 17th minute with much. As you can see, some very poor defending, and I must say the way I defended in this match was probably the worst I've done in all FIFA 13. As you can see, I was just returning back to my old ways in defending, not focusing, I wasn't containing, and I must say my defending was overall just pretty wild. And to give Cardiff a lead in the 23rd minute is not the best idea to do, so I did go ultra attacking to hopefully try and get those 2 goals back. But as you can see, my defence was just split open. They got caught way too up the field. Cardiff City did pounce on that, and as you can see, Mason did score with a goal. That was an easy goal for him, and that gave Cardiff a very big 3-0 lead. And every chance I had, then Cardiff were defending well, and at the half-time whistle it was 3-0 to Cardiff City, and that meant going just all-out attack in the second half, because to come back from 3-0 down was pretty hard tasks. And Cardiff City did miss some chances, but so did I. As you can see, did have a few chances to get back in the game, to maybe get a goal back, but I just couldn't take them. And I was defending well. My defence was a lot better, I must say, in this half. And I must say, in this half, I guess if I maybe scored my chances, I would have been back. I could have got those 3 goals back. And I did have a chance in the 90th minute with Danny Graham, and he did take it, but as you can see, it was just too little, too late. And unfortunately, the match did end 3-1 to Cardiff City. A very poor performance by me, probably my worst so far which I played in this career mode series. And unfortunately, that sent me out of the Capital One Cup. But I did have to regain my focus against QPR, and as it was only a few days, this match was only a few days after that Cardiff City match, I did decide to kind of rotate my squad, and because half of the players were so tired in that by playing that Capital One match against Cardiff City. And in this match I did have some unfortunate news straight away. Donnelly was getting injured, which is quite surprising because I've hardly played him, and the first match he plays, he gets a sprained ankle, so it wasn't the worst injury, and you'll probably only be out for a few weeks, but it isn't much of a deal for me because I hardly play anyway. So thankfully it wasn't one of the senior or more experienced players which I regularly play. And QPR did have a brilliant chance, and they took it well with Del Camargo there. A very good finish. I wasn't really expecting him to do that. And QPR did take the lead there 1-0 at the half-time whistle. And as you can see, they gave away a very costly mistake by Ferdinand, giving away the penalty to Danny Graham, and that's the last thing he wanted. Danny Graham has been so consistent for me in the penalties. As you can see, it wasn't the best penalty. I thought the goalkeeper would have said that, because it wasn't even in the corner of the goal, and he kind of tapped it as well. But he has scored every penalty he has stepped up to take, so he was not going to miss that. And some very poor defending there from me again. 81st minute, Cisse given way too much space for him. That's the last thing you want to do against Cisse. And as you can see, very poor defending again. It should have closed him down, and he finished that well, and that gave QPR the lead of 2-1. And right at the end of the match, I did have a brilliant opportunity to maybe get one back and get that 1 point which I needed, but unfortunately it was well saved by Julio Cesar. And QPR did win that match 2-1, and when I returned I did have some news that Donnelly was only out for 4 weeks, so it wasn't the worst scenario there. And in our next match I did have to kind of regain my focus and hopefully return back to the winning ways which we seen in the last episode against Stoke. And I did decide to play Bartley instead of Chico, because Bartley was kind of complaining that he wasn't getting enough game time, so I thought, why not play him? And in the last match against Stoke, Jones absolutely ruled my defence. Every time he got in the ball, I kind of found him nearly impossible to stop him, so I was really wary of him. I was getting more people on the ball to kind of mark him, and as you can see, still, even I tried my best, but he was still causing problems for my defence, and I did hold on to keep the score 0-0 at the half-time whistle. But in the second half, I did play a lot better, and what a goal this is from Dyer in the 61st minute with Dyer. As you can see, he just turns away from the defender and a left foot shot right into the corner of the goal, off balance as well. So that was a very good goal, and I must say I'm being so impressed with Dyer. Every chance he seems to get, he always seems to finish. I'm not too sure what his finishing exactly is, but it must be good, because every chance I get, I do finish off with him. And what a goal that was by DeMarcos in the 82nd minute. Another goal for him, for our new signing, and he really has had a brilliant start to the season. I'm so glad that I signed him. As you can see, very good shot there into the top right corner of the goal, and that gave me a 2-0 lead against Stoke. So we did look to be back to the 3 points, and what a ball that was from Zakira. That was like a midfielder and midfielder's ball, but I think Daniel Graham just couldn't finish that one off. But I was happy with that. A really good performance. 2-0 victory over Stoke, and it was 3 points in the bag, and that was good, because we were back into the winning ways, which we were in the final episode. And our next game, that set us up for a big game against Fulham. And I must say, in this match, I don't know, I guess I kind of lost my focus again. I don't know what it is for me, because when I start winning, I kind of lose focus, and I think, this game's going to be easy. And I guess that happened in this match as well. As you can see, I was so lucky in the first half, as Fulham were missing the chances, but they did also score some. Ruiz getting both of the goals, some easy goals as well, because when you lose your focus, your defending just goes out of hand. And as you can see, I did have some very poor defending, and at the half-time whistle, it did finish 2-0 to Fulham, and after that I did kind of say to myself, okay, we have to regain the focus, start defending well, because otherwise you're going to lose this match. And that is what I did, and as you can see, it did pay off in the 54th minute with Danny Graham scoring a goal, another goal for him in the season, and I did defend well to keep the score at 2-1, stopping Fulham getting that third goal, which probably would have ended the comeback. And I was really fortunate as well. Fulham were missing their chances, and thankfully Vaughan was on top form as well, saving shots left, right and centre. And right in the 87th minute they did have a chance, but Fulham were defending well to stop me getting that second goal, which I needed. And unfortunately it did finish at the end 2-1 to Fulham. A disappointing match, and another loss for me, which is very unfortunate. And then we had some really bad news. Chico had suffered a broken elbow, and 4 weeks will be how long he is out for, which is very unfortunate, because he is probably my best defender, my most consistent defender anyway in that defensive position. He's been, he hardly ever makes a mistake, which is very unfortunate. But I guess it was a chance for Bartley to step up in that position and show me what he's made of, and it was a good chance for Bartley to prove that against Everton, a huge game. A team which I guess I really did struggle against last season, and I really did struggle with them in the first half. As you can see, Jelavic scoring a really good goal. He just outpaced Bartley, and I guess Chico, who wasn't here, I guess it was showing that I guess I kind of missed him in this match, because I guess he would have stopped that goal, but unfortunately he wasn't here. And in the first half it was 1-0 to Everton, so it wasn't the worst possible start, but it did get worse for me in the second half. Jelavic getting his second goal of the game. I guess I was really impressed with that finish. Was not expecting him just to kind of chip it over Vaughan. So a very good finish from Jelavic, showing what a class player he is. But then look at that for a goal as well. Again, I wasn't expecting Morales to finish that into the near post. And in that third goal, the fourth goal. Sorry about that, guys. Lee Osman scored. Poor defending. I shouldn't have gave him that much space. And Everton could have got a lot more, as you can see there on your screen. But they were missing their chances. And in the 90th minute, Lee Osman does finally just take it, and he does score. And that gave Everton the final 5-0 win over me, which is really embarrassing, I guess, because that again was a very poor performance. I guess I kind of lost my focus again in that match, and in the next episode hopefully I will try to kind of keep my focus throughout the matches, try and be consistent with my play, because I guess when I get a win I get too carried away and I just start, I guess, lose my focus and start doing other things, which obviously hand me the loss. But as you can see, Chelsea do stay in that first position, and we dropped down from 8th position, which we were in the last episode, to 12th position with 12 points. And where we want to be is in that 5th position where Arsenal are, of 17 points. So I guess as it is early in the season, I mean, we can't really say that we're in a bad situation or a bad position, because it's early in the season and we're only 5 points off Arsenal. And like I said, in the next episode I will try and be more consistent, and hopefully we'll pick up the more wins and we'll climb up that Premier League table. And if you do want to see this journey continue, guys, please click that subscribe button, and please show your support, guys, by giving this video a like. And please feel free as well to tell me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.